Hey guys, welcome back to All Around Lego, and today we will be going over my $100 haul. Let's get into it. Right off the bat, you can tell that this is very Star Wars heavy. In fact, it is entirely Star Wars. I spent $100 on this. This was initially my 100 subscriber haul, but I like the sound of a $100 haul, and since I spent $100, I thought that would be fitting. So we will move through the pickups I got, and I'll explain what I paid for certain things here and there. And the total raw was $100, although with like shipping and stuff, I think it was like $110, $115 in that area. For my actual pickups, the first thing I picked up were from Clone Army Customs, which do custom clone troopers and custom weapons. I picked up 3 clone battle rifles, and the detail on these is really good. They got like the little magazine under it. They got the grid on this is really nice, and then has the top part up there. And then I also got a hand cannon. This turret does rotate, and it does come off. But really nice detail. I'm amazed at what Clone Army Customs can do with their things. For these 4, I paid $4, and I think with shipping it was like $5. So we'll just say 4. So currently, with that, we have spent 4. Next up, I have 13 figures that I picked up, and they all came on the same lot that included the 3 built sets behind it. We'll go right to left. So first off, we have Stas Ali, blue lightsaber. Got the head pattern with the, I'm pretty sure it's rubber head. It's got this like weird coloring on the back that is printed, so really good condition minifigure. And all the figures here, I think, doing the math, totaled out around somewhere $1. So this figure is definitely worth more than $1, so that was certainly worth it. And then next to her is Ahsoka Tano. Not the older one, the Padawan one. Standard face print. It's literally the other one, but smaller, and this one is not made out of rubber like the other one, which is interesting. 2-face, pretty standard detail. One of my favorite Jedi for sure, or supposed to be Jedi. Only thing with this figure is that the tip of the screen piece has like a bite mark or anything. But besides that, really good. And especially for $1, this figure was totally worth it. Next up, we have one of the older farm boy Luke Skywalkers. Obviously to the point where you had like the old combed hair or whatever. One face and stuff. Crazy. This one does have cracks on its arms and torso. But yet again, for $1, I feel like you still get more value in the figure. To the left of him is his dad, Anakin Skywalker. This is the one that came in the 2014 Anakin's Interceptor, or Jedi Starfighter, whichever of the two it is. Really nice figure. This one has no cracks or anything. So obviously got the black hand from, as he does in the movies. The regular colored hand. Really nice, double-faced. And then to that, the main reason I bought these, I got a C12 Clone Trooper. This does have cracks on just the torso, but once again, for $1, especially considering that clones are high in demand, and the older clone, obviously, this felt like a really good deal. Also, following him, you have the Airborne Trooper that has the cloth, orange arm, obviously the older one, and really nice. This one does, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yep, it does not have any arm cracks, so this one you're definitely getting more value than the regular one, considering that it does not have arm cracks. For the droids, I picked up 2 of them. This is the R2-D2 that came in 2014. Interceptor, or what, Anakin's ship that he flew. And then you also got the Rebel droid. Don't really like Rebels, but it came in the lot that I bought this, which is an amazing price for it all. So I'll tell you that at the end, or after I show you. Now these 5 figures are really unfortunate. The person, obviously right off the bat you can tell this is a C12 Airborne Trooper, but best part is it's Sharpie Custom. Woohoo! So clearly they bought the C12 Backpack and then took 2 of the figures, did that, and same thing with the Swamp Speeder, although he did not have the 2 unswamped ruined figures. So for the custom figures, the least ruined one here is this Kashyyyk Trooper. Doesn't even have the right Kashyyyk face. He's got like this blue paint on the side, or it's probably Sharpie. He's got a green arm and cracks and stuff, but really nothing too bad besides just a green arm, which is dumb because he already has a green arm. I don't know what I'll be doing with these. Obviously they're not going into my army, but we'll have to see what I do with them. Next up is the second one. This one is certainly more Sharpie Customs. It's got all over the legs, all over the body. Helmet looks kind of funky with the blue, and then he got like the ridges and the top. Some of it's fading away probably because the figures have been so old. And got the right face, but of course the face had to be Sharpie Custom, to the point where he looks like he got in a fight with like a commando droid. Arm is black. Once again, this is really unfortunate this happens, because although for a buck this might be a good deal, no one likes their Sharpie Customs, you know? Like, a regular Kashyyyk Trooper is pretty expensive, and just to see it ruined by Sharpies, I know that the seller probably didn't think about much when he was younger, obviously, based on that. But it's really sad. And for the 212, this one is really Sharpie Custom. It's got an entire blue face. It's got all the lines and blah blah blah. He's got a rubber band or something like that, like the thing. Looks like the thing you would get in like your Rainbow Loon, if anyone remembers growing up with us. You can put his blasters and customized on him, which is nice. So I guess if you really cared about it, you get like what, 10 cents in pieces there. So it's really unfortunate. For 212s, you got like this magenta custom backpack, literally all colors. It's like so crazy how you can just see that it just stops, and it's totally okay, except for that. It's like so unfortunate. It's got this like purple arm and whatnot, and we'll just move on. And for the last figure, you got a custom Stormtrooper. It's got a regular black arm popped in. Don't know why they couldn't have done that for the this guy, so at least somewhat of him could be salvaged. For the stud shooters, he has like the top part of it is red, and then just like the whole side of him is red, even though it's like all the red on this side and then like down the middle on this side. And the back leg does have a little crack. Well, actually it's missing a part where that should be. And once again, all these figures, and these ones have cracks on their torso, so I guess that's not terrible, but it really is just unfortunate to see how things have progressed. So next up, we have these 3 builds. These all included all the main figures, and for it all, I paid $11 minus shipping. I think shipping was like $7 or $8, so realistically $20, but $11, you're getting at least 2 figures right there that are worth like 20, 25, maybe even 30. I don't know. I don't check because I just know they're expensive and it's not worth looking at. For this, you have the Swamp Speeder Battle Pack. Clearly missing a ton of pieces. Like you got color mismatches, you got all that stuff. Seats are like, I don't think it had a rocket at the back. I assume it's like all the pieces, but they didn't have the right colors or anything. And so they just like swapped it out or something. I think these had stud shooters or something like that. But, yeah. So this is nice considering that with these 3 builds added into $11. You're realistically paying less for the minifigures, which is ideal. And then you get some other parts that you can use. None of these are drawn on, so that's nice. For the middle build, you got the 2014 Interceptor. Stickers are, in fact, applied. Once again, I think it's 100% complete. Just substitute pieces were mismatched, like you got the red and then white, although they probably were both black. Still looks pretty nice, I guess. It's definitely one of the sets I wish I got earlier, so I might try and fix the pieces on it. And especially considering that, like, it includes this piece, which I think is pretty expensive because it's only in the set or something like that. Maybe the Obi-Wan set is nice to definitely get a head start on some of the pieces if I do, in fact, end up deciding to build that. And then for the last part, I asked the seller. This one is entirely complete, except for the like red tip that's supposed to go in. Obviously, this is from the Utapau Battle Pack, or C12 Battle Pack, as most people term it. The head spins, legs move. It's one of the Droids. Definitely shrunken down considering the size of it. Like, if you take, ATST, it was probably bigger than an ATST, which is kind of insane. But it was really nice to get a miniature build, and it definitely works good for, like, mocks and stuff. But once again, it really is unfortunate to see figures ruined like that. But for $11, I definitely feel that I got a good deal out of it. And then for the next part, obviously I got 2 sealed 501st Battle Packs. These will be used for Brickler brick builds. This one should be the dropship, and then this one back here should be like the Tri-Fighter one, which looks really nice. Those should be the last 2 501st Battle Pack builds that I do. One until Brickler inevitably releases a new awesome one, which he does so well. I'm so satisfied with this, which I'll do that. Obviously, I paid $25 for each of these, so that totals to $50. And then for the last one, I got this one at my Costco, the 2022 Advent Calendar. Obviously, what's nice about this set is Costco, for what little Lego sets that they do in fact carry, they do provide great deals on it. Like, this is supposed to retail for $45 this upcoming year, which is quite a lot, obviously, due to inflation and all that it's gone up in price by $5. But I was able to find this at my Costco for $35, so I highly recommend that you do, in fact, check your Costco for this, because it is an awesome set. Like, some of the figures and the builds, like, obviously you got your clone, your droid, your Hoth-related builds, which I'm totally biased to. You got snowtroopers and stuff. You got, like, a Tri-Droid, a gunship, which is nice to have a gunship, a B-Wing. And, like, obviously for your custom figures, you got R2-D2, C-3PO, and Darth Vader, which is totally awesome to have in a set. I love the ugly Christmas sweaters, and I like how they have 3 this year. Well, 2 ugly Christmas sweaters and then 1, like, beach. But yeah, that is it for my $100 haul. I hope you liked this video. I know I'm close to hitting 150 subscribers at the time of posting this video, which is just crazy to see the growth. Like, I feel like, I mean, this was supposed to be a 100 subscriber haul, and I'm now like halfway to, well, 75% of the way to 200. It's been awesome, guys, and I do appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time in All Around Lego.